Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show from Park City Vacation Rentals. Jim Bisley is here in studio. Hello, sir.
Hey, nice to meet you.
It's good to have you here. I see your commercial all the time on our show, and I haven't had a chance to meet you yet. So
yeah,
it's nice to have you in here in the studio. So, you know, the real estate industry, as far as sales, has finally really gotten hot again, which is really great news. What about vacation rentals? That's why we brought you here, so tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. Since Vail took over the Canyons and Park City, we've seen a 28% increase this year in bookings. So
good grief.
Quite a bit. Yeah.
Wow.
Super hot market for us.
Yeah, I guess that, you know, the pass you can use anywhere makes good sense.
I think so. I think we see a lot of Epic Pass people now, and just a lot more quality renters, and a lot of people experiencing Park City for the first time.
Talk to me about what is available out there in the way of rentals. I want you to not just the stuff that Park City Vacation Rentals has, but in general the market, and then why you're different with that. So. Sure.
You know, we manage anywhere from a 1-bedroom, 2-bath, all the way up to 7-bedroom, 10-bath mansions. So we have properties at anybody's price point.
Okay.
Out here in the community, you probably have about 3,000 different vacation rentals plus 3,000 different hotel room nights.
Wow.
So quite a bit of things out there for people to rent in any price point.
And then Park City Vacation Rentals, you guys kind of pride yourself on having the very best of those. So talk to me about that part of it.
Sure. I started out here buying properties back in early 2000 and decided that there needed to be a good quality property manager who was very owner-centric. So we take care of our guests and our owners just like they were our best friends or our family. All the properties are meticulously maintained, and people get what they expect. And for that, we get about a 60% repeat customers every year.
Yeah, that makes a big difference. I used to work at the airport long ago. And I'd see people who were on their way out of town saying, I am never, ever staying at that place again. You know, they had a bad experience. And there's a huge difference with somebody like that. They're not coming back.
Exactly. People
that you can bring back 60% of the time, that's saying something.
Absolutely. And some of our guests, I think, have been with us over 12 years in a row. So it's really amazing. Something we offer, too, is a full-service concierge. So a month before the guest ever gets here, we'll build a custom itinerary to book their restaurants, fly fishing, massages, or anything they need. And then we have a personalized house managers to take care of them and make sure that they have an amazing vacation.
See, that sounds a whole lot better. And that's the thing we got to remember, is that people from out of town, they have no idea what they're getting until they've been here at least once, right? So being able to provide all of that extra and some things to do with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, we love it.
All right, so I understand you guys have a new section, a new offering. Talk to me about that. It's up in Deer Valley.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's the Arrowleaf community, and it is 2 really luxury condo buildings up in Empire Pass. It is ski in, ski out, true ski in, ski out to Silverbuck Ski Run, and Silver. I think it's the Express Chair.
Okay.
So it's great for families because that's a nice green run for them, and it's about half a mile from the Montage. And I always like to tell people a little local secret, which is that the après ski at the Montage on the deck is amazing.
Right.
They make their own little marshmallows there, and their own, so you can make s'mores with the kids, and there's no cost to that, plus some amazing hot chocolate, and mixing a little Bailey's in never hurt anybody.
Yeah, I'll say it didn't. No, that makes the day a whole lot nicer, in my opinion. So one of the things that I think we ought to talk about, because that, first of all, sounds incredible. I mean, wow. I really like the idea of a nice ski in, ski out location. And that's, for visitors, that's kind of, well, certainly that's important to them, I think, typically, right? Sure. Making things easy.
Absolutely.
You know, you get a ski gear and you're not used to doing it, and maybe you're not, Utahns were like, throw it over your shoulder and go on, you manage. But for people who've never done that before, it can be it's a little overwhelming. You got a family, you got ski gear, you got car seat, all these things
Absolutely.
you got to deal with. Yeah, a little different.
Yeah, so we try and help them right from the very beginning. Book their transportation from the airport, have a ski valet come right to the house to custom fit them with the skis.
That's
smart. They want a massage, we do that. We stock the refrigerators. Anything they want to make this the ultimate vacation, we're all about that.
So talk to me about how someone goes from, okay, I have a property and I want it managed. And really, we should talk about the advantages of that over trying to do this yourself.
Sure.
That is, you're really not going to be able to kind of pay that, or to be able to pay that kind of attention to somebody that you guys can.
Absolutely.
That's the first thing. What are some of the other advantages of managed property and what you guys offer to that and how you do it?
Well, how we usually start is we create a free property performance, an estimate of rental income, so they can really see an optimistic and pessimistic rental income that they're going to receive. We have 5 websites that we search engine optimize all over Park City, so we get about 150 to 200 leads a day. That alone allows us to really cherry pick the best guests for these properties and get the highest rental rates. All of our teams here, they all live in Park City. They all are Park City experts, so they really tailor to the guests and the owners. We're personal friends with every one of our owners, so I think they would all say that we run a really good show and we maximize their ROI too.
Absolutely. Now, do you see people who are kind of just wanting to get into this, who come to you and say, "Hey, I want to get a vacation rental property, and I want to be able to use it a couple weeks a year, but I want you guys to help me out"?
Sure.
Do you do that from beginning, like ab initio to that?
Absolutely. Yeah, we work with a lot of real estate agents in town. We'll create that property performa for them, so then they know what their return on investment will be, and we kind of select the communities that are best for them. And then we take professional pictures and the marketing video through Park City TV, and also floor plans, and market it on all of our websites, plus VRBO, HomeAway, FlipKey, TripAdvisor, so they can get the maximum exposure.
So coming into this, you might even have some ideas of some places where somebody might want to look to buy.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, my two favorites. I definitely have some favorite areas. In Old Town, it's still super hot. Everything from pretty much, I think, 2nd Street to 15th Street, and from about Park Avenue to Lowell. It's a very small area, but if you can either have ski in, ski out, or walk to ski, that seems to appeal to most people, where you can walk to Main Street, Town Chair Lift, and to Park City Resort Center. And I still favor Empire Pass and Silver Lake Village, I think, over the other communities in Deer Valley. And the Canyons is kind of an up-and-comer now.
Yeah,
so
it's going to change things.
Absolutely. Game changer with the gondola. So I think that that's really a great place to stay, and they've made it a nice village with restaurants and retail shops. So it's very nice for the guest.
Can people still, in some sense, if they have one of the older properties over by Canyons, can they plan on those starting that performa to look even better maybe in the future?
Absolutely, yeah. We'll give them some suggestions too. We'll say, hey, this is your optimal bedding configuration. I would put in some smart TVs.
Okay.
I would maybe dress it up a little bit, and we're happy to help with remodels to really kind of get the income that they're looking for.
Wow, sounds like you guys do it all. How does somebody get in touch with you to make that happen?
They can call us, or they can visit our website. It's parkcityvacationrentals.com. And on there they have our local phone numbers and our toll-free numbers, and we're happy to put together a property performa for them anytime.
Sounds great. Mr. Bisley, thank you so much.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
We're going to talk about a rental property. I need one. We'll be back with more right here on the Mountain Morning Show. I'm going to go do some business. You do some too. We'll be back here after this.